Good day and welcome back to Pokemon Bootleg Green, and in the previous episode we got through most of Rock Tunnel and that is where we will continue off. This video will be properly edited unlike the last one. Haha, can you defeat my power? Oh, of course we can, because we believe. Not only these mountain men, they say stupid things, but he hasn't, he's been stoned. Okay, it's a stone, so that means what we are going to do is the enemy Celadon falls down. Bubble got 600 V and experience value. So I'm just going to jump cut. Timing. I've won the contest with Mountain Man. Well, power lost. Green getting $735 as a prize. You always rigidly adhere to power. It is just because you aren't good at thinking while competing. I don't understand why he just turned to his left and then, okay, it's just spinning round and round. Now if we were to miss any trainers, it wouldn't be so bad. We can always come back and see their dialogue. Are you compiling the illustrated handbook, pet? Skunk! I also want to do it. It's Tove in disguise. I feel like we've been called a skunk before in this. Of course, he said at these weird fanatics of pet. Fanatic delegated Celadon. I'm guessing he'll have nothing new on his team that we haven't encountered before, so we'll just do a cut. The enemy Celadon falls down. Pipel has got 423 and experience value. I've won the contest with Fanatic. Ah, I'm so angry. Said quite calmly. So, can you give it to me if you've finished? Compile spelled wrong. He wants to take credit. Okay, a mandatory trainer fight. This will be interesting. Yow! You have frightened me! Don't do any grotesque movement in the dim tunnel. Well, love, it's not dark anymore, and you are the one who walked into me, so you're more likely to have surprised me than for me to have surprised you. And Bulb, the level has reached 40. Just thought I'd throw that out there, because Erica is a grass leader. We all need a new elemental creature that can take it out. And also, yes, Bulb is taking the experience brunt of everything by being our main party member, but the AI in this game isn't that good. Like with Lieutenant Surge or Marchese and all of that good stuff, didn't really use electric attacks. Yes, we can't turn the body, that's a shame. And Lance, agility is a psychic move. He's going to spam that when we get our Bulb out. The AI isn't refined enough to really pose a threat. It's like, have I drawn the Smash Bros. Melee comparison where it could be brutal but stupid at the same time? Sort of a broad comparison, but still. That is extremely good. So I've been reading Roger Moore's autobiography, My Word Is My Bond, and it's quite a nice, interesting book about his life. And also, lots of people I know just hate reading, but that's probably because they were forced to read absolute crap things at the library at high school. I'm sure that would apply for lots of people. That's enough for anyone to not like reading. Oh yeah. The enemy's PP falls down. Pipel has got 319 and experience value. I won the contest with Girl Scout. Here it is very dark. I can't see clearly. We should try and attempt voices for leaders. I should have done that before. Is there a pet in the tunnel just now, or when Lishi is here? Is that a Machoke, or is that actually a person? Do you have long range? Aha, because you go off screen, but then you come back. Ah, that is pet. Let's begin now. Aha, that's pet. Girl Scout has made a challenge. Girl Scout delegated Bobo. Ah, they're all weak. What we are going to do is we're going to use Bulb less and less, and we need to raise an effective team. Oh yeah. The bad thing about the Kanto Elite Four is that Lorelei and Agatha just disappear. It'd be nice if in Heart Gold you could have encountered them somewhere. But I'd probably mention that Heart Gold's my favourite miscellaneous feature of such favourite. I just like the bottom screen of the DS was really convenient, and then you go into black and white 2, and then you've got the C gear at the bottom, and yeah, it's great if you're planning to play with other people, but if nobody's nearby, you can't be bothered to, and you don't want to. It's just obstructing the bottom part of the screen, and that's a shame. Now this music is... the music which you are hearing is not what I'm hearing. No, I don't mean that because of a delay. I'm just hearing the poke flow. Poke floats from Melee. We'll need Bikak. We'll need Bikak. Bikak can come back. Bold can come back. Electron shock, electromagnetic, and sharpness. Flashlight is flash if we haven't covered that already, which I believe we have. Fokella's sharp teeth. Now, I don't know much about Kellar's sharp teeth, but I had to say they were quite sharp. Can this actually not kill us? Is that bite rather than hyperfang? Well, now that's a shame. Batman. Suck blood. Ultrasonic. Whitetail. How does it feel? There you go. Ah, Batman. Now, if you ask people who their favourite Batman is, they'll probably say Christian Bale because they haven't really seen any other Batman film, but the savvy people, they would say Michael Keaton, and the other people, Adam West. Shame Adam West has left us. Adam West is the trope name for actors and celebrities not taking themselves seriously, playing themselves as parodies of themselves. That's nice. Ah, rest in peace, Mr. West. Oh, and Roger Moore, of course. For Stame sleep powder. Batman doesn't sleep. No, Batman does not sleep. No. No, stunt, no! That is not what we do. You do not put Batman to sleep. I feel like there's better character limitations in the red and blue. I feel like it. I don't know if it's true. It's just that it feels too short. Pokemon Stadium, Giovanni, they couldn't fit his... Well, it didn't really make a difference because of the repeated character, but they just removed it. And now Batman cannot turn the body. Adam West is the best. So there were 2 Batman serials before Adam West. There was one just with Batman, then Batman and Robin, I believe, and then Adam West. And then, I don't know, 33 years of not much. And then we got Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, George Clooney. And then Christian Bale. I should stop doing that. I'm very excited. I'm even sweating. Use context next time. Should be coming up to the end of this awful place. I don't like branches. I don't like branches. 2,2-dimethyl propane. No. Go back. We'll walk up there and then cut back to probably that trainer that we just saw there. There was nothing there. I'm even looking for pet. Final Fantasy 2, no, not 4, but Final Fantasy 2, you'd walk into a room and then bam, you'd be in the middle of it for some reason, there's nothing in it, and then you take a step and then high level monster comes out of nowhere. Yay. Now the bad thing about Final Fantasy 2 was that you would just punch yourself in the face and then you would level up everything, and that is the way you would do it, and that was the grand strategy of everything. And also, the main bad guy, Emperor Mature Polemisia, looked quite a lot like David Bowie. So he didn't die, David Bowie didn't go to his home planet, he just simply took over heaven and hell. Makes sense. Unite. Yeah, we should stop absorbing the experience. I say we don't, we should just put someone else in front. Leveling up in this game is of course crucial, but if the AI is stupid then it's really not important because, well, they don't run out of PP, but they might just use stupid moves indefinitely, so yes. Right. Leaf cut machine. The effect looks no so good, what a shame. Those got 350 feet and experience value. Oh, what a shame. I already didn't play the original Deus Ex in that. Human Revolution. And Mankind Divided is the one I played the most. Exile. Do not care at all. Exile, mate. Nope. Nope. Really, that's a hit home. I remember back in the day, primary school, we're talking about, I was with my mate, we're talking about Diamond and Pearl. And then he was saying, who's your starter? And I said, oh, you know, guess. And he was, oh, you always go with fire. And I was, yeah. And we're talking about the moves, and he chose the same, I think. And then I started saying moves. I was something like Flare Blitz, blah, 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 blah. And then Magic Punch, and he was so disgusted. Magic Punch, he said, it's weak, and it's too fast for it to even be useful. What were you thinking? And what was I thinking? Your face is so lovely. You must be rather strong. Female fanatics. A cheap bulletin board. No more creepy. What? Okay. There are probably hidden items littered all around here, but they're probably not important, unless there might be a TM, but then again, it's questionable whether we'll even use them. Yeah. Please be a cheap bulletin board. Here is Rock Mountain Tunnel, Light Blue City, Aster City. Now, Saffron City is closed for very important reasons. The gate guards are thirsty. For a long time I did not go on the mountainous way, as if I am an anemia patient. Well now, that escalated quite quickly. Creepy Girl Scout with her webbed hands, making a challenge. Girl got no class, you know what I'm saying? Right. We are paralysed. Our bulb, it doesn't look like Venusaur from the back, let's be honest. It doesn't look right. I'm just seeing a crying old man upside down, with petals coming out of his head, replacing his hair, if you will. Girl Scout seems like delegating my show. Is Green wanting to change pet? No. So my favourite talk show in any video game ever was VCPR on Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I don't know why I just thought of saying that, but yes. Oh, and then Vice City Stories. You still had Maurice Chavez for the initial section, but then you had better ones. You had Bait and Switch, which was... but Bait and Switch was good. There's that one where that guy was communicating with his reporters around the world. There was two retro ones. One of them I can't remember. The other one was something stupid, like a time travel had a time machine in his trousers, and the way to activate it was to touch himself. Something like that. And then he goes in France, and it's all great. Why am I talking about this? I do not know. Talks about Batman, and now we're talking about fictional 1940s cartoons. So that's interesting. Come on, Bisho. You need to... Yes, we don't care at all. Exactly. Good job. You have analysed the situation well. Thank you. I'm just pressing Q right now. I bound A to Q. I'm sure most people would play a Game Boy emulator would do that, or any emulator, or maybe it's just me doing stupid things. Some people might actually make A, B, B. And then people could say G, G, and it would mean more. I've won the contest with anemia patient. Feels not so well. No any good method. I'm curious what she says in the Japanese version of the game. Mountainous pet all are very big. It is so good if I have pet with pink pattern. We're foreshadowing that weird thing in black and white. Here is Rock Mountain Tunnel. Yeah. So this is Route 10, right? Oh, hello. Haha! This is Mountain Man. Little boy has made a challenge. Mountain Man delegated stone, and this is, I believe this is going to be quite a boring few battles, so that's yay. Shall we exchange pet? I can't be bothered to exchange pet. I don't want to exchange pet. We're actually not strong enough, apart from Bulb, who's left, to actually deal with it adequately. So, yay. So, where can you go off to the right? Why is there this path to the left? I'm confused, and I hit home at the same time. Maurice Chavez. There were 3 sections of VCPR in original Vice City. There was the first one with that weird mother who got her kids to hunt their own food, and her son Jimmy or whatever. He killed the postman, but at least he was trying. He was thinking about where his next meal was coming from. And on that segment, you had that streaker. He was behind the screen, of course, and then you had Pastor Richard's insane troll. Ha ha ha! Actually, we have eaten some laugh mushroom. Okay, we've got drug addicts here. My oh my, the save states has become a bit dodgy, as in loading it would just crash the emulator, and that is not what we want to happen. Right, I am not familiar with this terrain. Green found PP Revive. That was purely coincidental. I consult guides between episodes, but not during. Are we in Lavender Town yet? No, that'll be the gate to it. Oh wait, yes we are. Yeah, that's not a gate, that's the tower. It just looks weird. Hey, are you enjoying my pet? It was worse in Final Fantasy 3. Not 6, but 3, where one of the starting towns, I don't know if it applies to all versions, but on a translated NES version, one of the starting towns, there's a sort of, I want to say a lighthouse in the north bit of town, and when you walk there you get attacked by werewolves, and it's in a town with people. My oh my, we are just going to have to go all out. Bone Stick! The effect is extremely good. Bulbs, go all out. No Bone Stick. No. So yes, we brought Final Fantasy 2, not 4 and 3, not 6 into this, and that is how we like it. We talked about Batman, VCPR. Didn't really listen to it in San Andreas, the equivalent talk show. Don't know why. Neither in Grand Theft Auto 4 either. Grand Theft Auto 3 always chatterbox on. The thing about Laszlo there, he was like the sane person counselling the insane, whereas in Grand Theft Auto 5, he's been drained and screen flashing effects. No willpower. No. What did he use? Confusion? Yes, of course he did. These screen effects. Now, the one thing that continues to baffle scientists all over the world, and has done so for many years, is how and why Pokemon crystals attack animations are better than emeralds. That is something that nobody understands ever. I've said it before, there should be an option to not punch, but shove trainers out of the way. It's based on eye contact. That means they could walk up to you and you could ignore them and you wouldn't have to fight. Ah, precious little bye-bye pet. Of course it's a fanatic. I do not like. So, Meow's stronger than me. Well, sure. Okay, we don't care. Is the haunted pet. New products! Hello for Observator. Hilluff Commercial Firm. Oh look, it's the music that made all the kids kill themselves. Mother was chuckling while fled from missile. I also saw was killed on the fleeing road. Okay, someone was killed, but her mother was laughing about seeing it. Kala Group. Ah, L the Bones. I've heard that can sell a good price. I will now begin my Captain Price impersonation. Alright lads, let's do this. Let's storm Makarov's compound. The colleagues of Missile can do any evil deed for the money. Ah, so they've gone from mafia type thing to generic crime syndicate and then to just mercenary group. That'll do literally anything just as long as you give them money. My deposited pet, how strong all of you are. Welcome, coming once more. Strange people in these parts. We'll go and talk to everyone first, but we'll deal with the weird mountainous people. Or maybe there's just one. But this is Okay, we're just going to pointlessly walk around here. There's probably just one more after him on the ledge. Yeah. Ah, how fresh the airy mountain is. It's not really fresh air if you're in an enclosed space full of rocks and all of that. Mountain Man has made a challenge. Mountain Man delegated. You are. I'm just filled with hate seeing this Yiwa. This is nothing against Onyx, but the method it evolves. Diamond and Pearl, you'd go to the Snow City up north, and this girl was saying, "Hey, I'll give you my haunter if you trade me something that was sort of common and didn't really matter." And everyone was probably, including me, "Yeah, of course, great trade." Gave it an Everstone. Game Freak, why? Why? That is not how it's meant to be. That was awful. Why would anyone do that? Why? Both, stop leveling up. I won the contest with Mountain Man. Defeated again. But who by? Tove. The airy mountain was inhaled too much. My stomach feels bloated after over-inhaling. Now, when you've got to control your breathing, right? You've got to control it. And I still don't understand why you would be allowed to just tear down graves, move them somewhere. Okay, the emulator has broken. I am kidding you not. It is automatically moving to the left. This is Lavender Town right here. I kid you not. It was automatically walking to the left. I'm not just putting it on, it actually was doing that. And the music just seemed really quiet. Recently, there appears ghosts to haunt in the Tower Pet. Always feels it is the spirit of Pet killed by missile. Here is Aster Town. Aster is purple, a noble colour. Thank you. Do you think existing the ghost? No. Haha, right. Something like a white hand is on your right shoulder. It's I who see something wrong. You do think existing the ghost? There are also someone to believe it. There's no such thing as the white hand thing and buried alive. Here's the Church of Pet, the Tower Pet. Why would anyone allow anyone to bulldoze a tower full of graves, remove them to another building, and build a radio tower? This is in the Tomb Pet, famous town where Pet, fostered by, died. Put in the Tower Pet, is there for praying. I believe will be blocked off by a Snorlax. I actually like the Lavender Town theme. Yeah, something wrong with me. The controls are fine now, and that actually did happen, you know. Here is Volunteers for Love, the home of... That's just a brothel. This is in the Tomb Pet, famous town. When Pet, fostered by, died... Yes, I talked to you, right? Is there for praying. Hello there. It's funny, the old man Fuji isn't here. Where's Saihi? Neither. What book is this? Having won a first-class prize monthly, a generous gift of pet friends. The call for attributions is why clipped. Did I just steal some paper? Here was the home of Grandpa Fuji. The grandpa is very kind. He always collects together and looks after those pet who was abandoned or who lost his way. Kadak. Well now, this is more distinctive sprite and nicer music, may I add. Hi, hello, I'm a fortune teller. That is my profession, to divine one's name by astrology. Okay, let me practice a divination for the nickname of your pet. No. Really? Okay, see you tomorrow. Come again. See you All is well, no sorcery happened there. I just pressed escape and I forgot that it now closes the emulator rather than activating a menu. So I just want to have a nice little walk around here. Terrifying back sprite. I just want to have a little look around. I never forget dead PP, won't do, tears drop. Just to look around, you see. Do you also pay respects to a dead person at his tomb? This is a really general statement. This tower was built to console the spirits of the dead pet. Ah, why my Yadi died. I'm a priest. I always feel that a way losing soul is hovering above the top. Heaven, you say. It's a depressing place. Shame I'm gonna have to scale it a little later. Right, we can't go down because of Snorlax, and so that means we are going to cut through to a beautiful little place. It's not quite Saffron, but it's a nicer city, round and light, likes a toy pet. How about you? A nice round toy pet. Okay, that's an interesting one. Oh, and it's not a phonetic. Let's get a delegated PP. Been a bit more jumpy in this episode, haven't I? Yes I have. Probably because I'm a bit annoyed that I had a video planned. Well, not one of these. Different video. It was not a poop either. Well, it was similar. It was a verbose video of the theme song. Been done before, but none I found had the back music in the background and had the nice English voice of a cappella. And it wasn't, well, extended version of the Pokemon theme song, I might have said Poker Out just then, sorry, it's about 3 minutes and a bit, and my video made it to about 11 minutes and a bit. And so I couldn't be bothered to slow down the footage, so I just looped it several times, the background animation of the opening theme, and copyright. Stop to my PP. Don't be too rude. How dare you, lady. I've heard that PP evoluted further on the Moonstone Mountain. I've read it on the daily newspaper. Is it true? Is it true? Yes. Ooh, old man. Gonna cut you into shape, shall we say. Such range lights as flowers in a row on the range. What generation one knew? What? I thought there was this tunnel to Celadon City, or is that not a thing? No, that must be a thing. Why are all these trainers? What's through the cut grass? I don't know. I don't know these things. Well, we are going to fight all these trainers. Actually, we could leave some of these trainers, right, and then come back. We could skip all the trainers and then come back to them to level up our lesser pets, shall we say. I really want Slash to level up. Slash is statistically better than our Doug trio when it evolves into Sandslash, of course. Normal type, rock type, maybe rock and ground. We'll see how we survive. I mean, could be worse. Not going to do much damage. Scratch definitely beats cut, right? That's it. Sharpness did more damage than I thought it would. Right, so that's a tedious fight, and it's got a tedious team, this woman. So what's going to happen is, after we cut this fight, we are going to consult the guide. Bobpedia, if you will. And in doing so, we will receive guidance on what we are actually meant to do. Batman falls down. That's a shame. So, I'll see you later. Well, not physically see you, because that would be creepy. Go too far. Oh, our lovely pet, but the guards of Kerry City doesn't let us pass through the gate. Though as careful, he has had intentions. So I did my research. I was right. There is an underground path, you see. Hi, strategy is necessary. The strategy I know how hard it is for you to put food on your family. That's more of his dad rather than actually the second Bush, but yes. So that field where you can use cut to get rid of the slender tree and enter apparently contains rare Pokemon. Well, when I say rare, I believe it's either Vulpix or Growlithe. And I think it's going to be Growlithe. I actually don't know. I think it is, but we'll see if it's Vulpix. Probably is. Ooh, it's a nice looking stick. So anyway, that'll be used to defeat Erica if we can get it to a reasonable level. In fact, we will limit trainers on this route so we can train up a fire type, and then we can also use it later for Lorelei. Or not if it shares a type with water. But if we ever need a fire type, there we go. Science-Man seems like delegating stick is going to want to change packs. Now, if you look at Muck and Electro's designs, the Gen 1ers like to say bad things about Generation 5, and then everyone else says, yeah, but Gen 1 had stupid things. Gen 1 had simplistic sprites, because it's a Game Boy. It's a Game Boy game. In Generation 5, I'm signing with Gen 1ers here. Generation 5 looked great compared to Heart Gold. Well, Heart Gold looked nice, but it looked even better Gen 5 Pokemon games. So I would say, really, you don't have limitations anymore. You could have made something a lot nicer. Ice cream cone. Using sticky is enough when just beginning. And get surplus done in one vigorous effort. Free hashtag and all that. Right, that's probably a gambler, isn't it? Yes, it probably is. Slash. Die Batman. Slash die Batman. Fight by sword skill quite satisfactory. We won't catch anything, we'll just see what we can actually obtain. Probably not a fire type. This. Right, we'll come back. What we will do is we will traverse to Celadon City through underground tunnel. Die, Batman, die. What's south? Gambler. Right, that's the gate to Saffron City. That's the underground path. Is that going to turn around? Aha, it isn't turning around. Underground passage begins here. Lightning colour Asta. La baby, la vista, la baby. Do you often go there? How convenient, they're selling various commodities in Lightning Shop. I'm guessing there's hidden items here as well. That must be right. If we were to capture 30, but ahaha! Just holding down Q. Something Bond would say if he was mad. Recently, it is said there appears some Daisy Pet in Carrier City. How nice. Underground passage begins here. Lightning colour Asta. If they would have ended the Terminator franchises at 2, then it would have gone down as probably one of the greatest science fiction franchises of all time. I felt 3 was unnecessary, is the word I would use. These people. I'm tired. You go to and fro before me. Don't look down upon the rocket projectile. He gets a polygraph in Heart Gold. Maybe even regular gold. This fellow is my colleague. A soft thing. It met stones in water and it evoluted into such a soft thing. Philosophical fat man. Wahoo, wahoo. Yeah, that's Polyrath's cry, alright. How cheap! Bulletin board! Shoot with unfailing accuracy. Percentage of hits promoted. The Clitty Clipper will be easy to hit home. Purchase prop. Come to the shop or Flash Town. Forget all your troubles. Forget all your flat fash. Ah, Celadon City. It's a nice palette here. How beautiful the city program is. It is proud. Flash Town, Playing Corner have been built. Too bad. Mind Jars, it is caught on the island of Red Lotus. It is that may spray out poisonous gas when getting angry is a good boy. Good boy, spraying things. What euphemisms are we using? Right, we can't venture out west. We just can't. I think. I remember this. Well, I don't remember this because my bootleg green. My regular leaf green fake cartridge. Haha. Put the coin into bet, lose again. If you have plus coins, it's better to change it into prize. I knew that long ago, but crazy old person. Change the coin into prize. Prize set received desk. Yes! I get my own furniture pieces. If you want to purchase prop, come to the Shop of Flash. Got all these inaccessible buildings. How cheap? A bulletin board. Effective card can protect pet from special attack of fire, water and lightning. 16 hashtag capital E underscore. Where does this go to? Oh wait, that'll go to the... Yeah, that goes to the gym. How cheap a bulletin board. Wait, so what actually... Okay, don't know why there's a sign there for that building, but okay. This is a lot nicer place than Lavender Town. Ugh. Are the graphics screwed up, or are they always like this? Play is terrific. I'm just coming for a rest. It exceeds my expectations that I'm so captivated. I think it always looked like this. Yeah, I don't think we're need to worry about anything. Oh, I want to hear this. I am watching this poster. If you hinder me, I'll let you have to pay for it. Interesting. Very interesting. Rocket member has made a challenge. Rocket member delegated latte. And one hit KO is what we're saying if it was actually a one hit KO, but of course it didn't have to be. There we go. Let's see, what should we talk about? Fallout 4 was a good game, but it was a terrible Fallout game. I didn't like the dialogue options of Fallout 4, it just seems so... Well, people say, well, it wasn't always that good in 3 and New Vegas. I don't like the wheel. You've got your sarcastic response, which still means yes. You've got yes, you've got no, which means yes, and then you've got... Oh, I hate this option. I've won the contest with Rocket member. Beast! Is he saying that as an insult? Going on as so, missile. The secret trick will be exposed out if you don't quickly contact with the boss. He's actually invisible and he's just climbed the ceiling. That's what happened. Hello there. Welcome, here is Missile Game. Do you buy play coin? Is it the coin for game? 1000. Don't need it then. Come again, please. Some weird marketing. Some rip off. 1,000 real money for 50 coins. Okay. Right, we've got quite a few trainers to fight outside of town. I believe we'll be able to fight a fair few inside the game place. Voltov Flip, didn't like that. It's like Minesweeper, but rigged, if you will. Just a rocket member, just walking around. Right, we should have adequate amounts of monster balls. Got one super ball. Ah, 2 monster balls. Beautiful. Right, we're going to have a little walk on a bike, so it isn't a walk. My bike's also at the top now because I put lots of useless things in the PC. This music just feels far too jolly for the situation at hand. We just came from Lavender Town of all places. Oh, come on. No. You, pet, looks very strong, but are you good at science? Now, I am good at science. Just saying that. Damn it, he's got a big team. No. Am I good at science? Now, in year 7 of high school, I remember I was in set 3, and I might have been set 2. No, it was set 2 or 3, but they probably didn't really mean anything then. And I did well in the end of year examinations, so I was in set 1 for year 8. Year 8, I just remember I didn't really pay attention. I didn't really do much in those lessons. I was the only person who got told off in that classroom. There's a fly on the ceiling once. I tried to swat with a 15cm ruler by just stretching my arm a foot high up, which wouldn't do anything, and people were laughing. And teacher, she wasn't mad. She was very mad. Has been wanting to change, but yes. And even though I wasn't good, I was still able to become top set again in year 9. I don't understand how. But I must have learnt things. So for year 9, I must have done something right in year 8 in order to be top set in year 9. But the bad thing about the year 9 science was, a lot of my mates who were in it for year 8, they moved down. And even though I was the most rebellious in the class, I made it into year 9, and I honestly have no idea how I did that at all. As in, no idea. Year 10, I was in set 2. I remember the end of year 9 test, you could do another test in order to get into separate science, which was this weird BTEC thing where you're doing lots more science, and I wasn't there for the entrance exam for whatever reason, so I was just in the head of science's classroom with a few mates doing it, and I had literally no idea. I didn't pay attention to year 9 science either, but I felt like even if I did, I still wouldn't know any of the answers, so that was a shame. No levitating this game. No levitating this game, Dejaz. So year 10 is where I got 96. I don't know what I'm doing. I should stop talking. Year 11 science teacher, well, I had 2. The main one was saying, well, if you get the same, that's not showing you've improved. And then everyone in the class were, listen, miss, it gets harder. It gets harder. A few of the few things from the previous years, but overall it's new stuff, it's harder. Pokemon game I ever played, and I was not really enjoying this. Suddenly fun. And weren't even flapping their wings, they were just soaring, and it looked so lazy and not nice. What a shame. So I might try to remove the... them because of... Sweet. Go to a center of pets. Oh dear. I know. Which one did I get? X or Y? I can't remember, that's a shame. I didn't find the game memorable. With every other Pokemon game I can remember my journey throughout and my teams, but X or Y I just can't remember it. Oh, good thing we can use it when it's fainted, otherwise we were entrapped there. We would just have had to run around within the field until all of our team fainted. Okay, so for next episode I will have caught an elemental creature of the type fire, which will be that Vulpix there, and we will train it, and we will use that trained Vulpix in order to go to the gym of Erica that we need to use Cut by Slash to get into, and we will take on everything and sweep, and we will be invincible and great, and then we'll go to the Rocket Hideout, and then we'll cry, and then the Pokemon Tower where we'll cry screaming, and then Sylph Coat where we'll cry screaming and even more, and probably collapse from exhaustion. I'll probably use guides to speed it up on the correct routes, but I'll try to still fight every trainer. Even if they have Pokemon that we haven't encountered before, I will not crop the transition between the fights in the video. That's something I should have done for Mount Moon. And of course I was using my stupid editing techniques back then, like in Super Mario Bros. 2. Super Mario Bros. 3, that should not... I don't want that to come back. And also the old file is somewhere, and I appended it months afterwards, and it was a massive file, and that didn't really work out, and it's still using the old compression, so... Super Mario Bros. 3, that's not going to come back for a while. I enjoyed playing the bit I did play. From Super Mario Bros. 2 you saw that I did not like that. But seriously don't want Super Mario Bros. 2. I should just, I don't know, unlist it and put it vaguely in an obscure video of mine's description so you could see it there. So terrible. I mean, I was terrible at the game. I didn't know what I was doing. The sounds and the music, it was so loud. But now I feel like I'm more refined. Gonna rake in those views, the G's. I'm not doing this for money, I'm doing this for fun. This isn't a business, me on YouTube. What I'm doing, well, no it isn't. I'm just joking, it isn't I'm just doing this for fun. If I'm going to play a ROM hack of a game with funny dialogue, then I might as well record it and put it on the internet. This isn't something I'm putting real time. good day, and goodbye.